Is this a training pit?
It is. Sounds like you've been to one of the other clan's capitals. I'm Arayo. My brother Varrock and I run this training pit. We watched you bring down the bulwark. Made our day to see our arrogant commander so furious.
Huh.
Anyway, if you've been to another clan's training pit, then you must know the drill. Same rules apply here. You can train or take on a challenge. Only your spear and a practice bow are allowed in the pit. Complete all of our challenges, and you can spar with us.
And when I beat you, I'll earn a mark?
If. And yes, a token of victory to present to the Enduring.
Who is this Enduring, exactly? All I've heard is that they're the best trainer amongst the Tallneck.
Earn 3 marks. Then you'll see.
Okay, welcome one and all back to this. Jump off and shoot. Hold R1, then hold R2. Shoot your opponent while in the air. Hold R1 and R2. R1, hold R2. And then shoot him in the head.
You can't win a battle if you're dead, and distance will keep you alive. This combination gets you out of trouble and punishes your enemy.
Okay. First tap R1. While holding the stick forward, hold then release R2 to jump over your opponent. Okay. Tap R1, hold R2, release, then slam it down. Okay. We'll try that again. I hit the wrong button. I wanted to hit R1 again.
Survival on the battlefield is down to tactics. Your best target isn't always the closest, so select your target and strike.
That's kind of cool. Double tap R1, R2. Before the attack finishes, hold R1 to perform a half moon slash, then release R1, and then hold R2, then release R1, hold, then release R2 to jump off your opponent. Okay. I did. I don't know why I didn't take it. God! Someone beat that. Let me pummel him. Okay, I have to hold it down. I keep releasing it. What the fuck? I'm doing what it says. Okay. R1, R1.
To really hurt a defensive opponent, use a block breaker.
Okay, for some
Then
reason
chain it into an
that
attack
counted.
using a half moon slash.
For some reason that counted. Okay. I'll take it. Now I can beat the crap out of you.
Make a fight of it.
Defense, attack, concentration. Brother, you can still
strike. Excellent work. Keep that blade moving. You've mastered combining attacks.
Oh, brother. I'll have to use innovation.
Good combinations.
Right. You alright? But you aren't finished. Defeat! You need conviction!
Sharp blade is the best teacher.
Excellent combination! Good combinations!
Get up!
This is fear, not combat.
I will catch you! Fight! Do you fear me? Arrows are not enough. Good work.
Brother?
Nice. Good work. You're not fighting a machine. Close in and use melee attacks. Use your blade.
You wanted this fight.
Good. Combinations.
Right?
Nice attack. Excellent combination. Enough. The challenge is over.
Maybe next time.
What? I still had health left. I still had health left. Why did it... I still had health.
No more practice.
A steel blade is a useless blade. Evasion is protection.
Mastered combining attacks.
Rock. Blade shall conquer.
Stay choice attack.
Good. Combination.
Strike. You have mastered. Did you teach her that? You're trained to fight, so fight.
Nice attack. Rock. I can fight.
Why did you keep targeting over there?
Brother?
Right, Outlander.
Honor and everything. Challenge me.
Excellent.
Blood of the Ten! We yield!
Damn it.
That one, you put up a fight.
I think Varrock might have even cracked a smile. Here, you've earned this mark.
Thanks. 2 marks, 1 more to go.
And then the enduring. Most never even get this far. Good luck getting your final mark. And let me know if you want a rematch, another challenge, or more training. You'll always be welcome here.
Cool.
I have to go.
If you want to spar again, we'll be here.
You, Outlander, come and trade.
It seems the Nora and Tallneck have...
Oh, you're gonna make me work for this upgrade, aren't you? Well, now I can do this one. Slitherfang Earth Grinder, and you still need another one of those. No. Hold on. Pouch upgrades are what I'm looking for now. I don't really feel like fighting another Pitmaster. Eventually I can get that one. Still need to get the lowland mark. Let's go do this, since it's right here. I'll cut to when I get there and see if we can't get a friggin' Tallneck. And then I guess next week's run of episodes are going to focus on getting through Cauldron Gemini. That way I can get a flying upgrade and I can go do more side quests. Wings of the Ten and whatnot. Because we still have to deal with Regala. She is still a threat, and I still gotta figure out what the hell Silence has got his fingers in. If we have any time left after this, I guess I'll go fight a Slitherfang and try to get its Earth Grinder for the override.
Oh, I heard there was one in the field. Be careful.
No, not that. Well, I'm gonna need more of those, but...
Doesn't look like the Tallneck's working. Maybe my focus can tell me more. Something seems to have knocked the Tallneck down. Maybe the current. Better take a look at the damage. Two parts missing. Is that what the gold top is coming? I might be able to find the parts at the nest.
This reminds me of the Frozen Wilds, when I had to repair the Tallneck. That's not what I wanted to do, Aloy. This looks like a way up. I mean, not exactly what I was supposed to do, but it did work.
Great. Guess we're done here. Now, I can pick up that part I saw back at the nest.
And I see what I'm supposed to do to get over there.
Those Tallneck parts must be up there somewhere. I just have to get to them.
Oop, there we go.
That looks like the part I'm looking for. One down, one to go. The second Tallneck part. I should get these back to the Tallneck.
Yeah, let's do that. Don't fuck me. Get up. Jump, jump, jump.
This works. One more to go. That should do it. Welcome back. Now I just need to find a way to climb aboard. Made it. Now to climb up to its head. There we go. Time to override. It's all right. It's done.
I like how she comforts the Tallneck. That's just kind of nice.
Good. Got the data.
See how Aaron's feeling.
Aloy, you think we can talk?
Always.
Hey, I was hoping you'd show up. I have something for you to commemorate our mission. We did good together.
Yeah. We did. You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Erend. You should know. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. He's the one who gave them the override tech to begin with.
Why doesn't that surprise me? That's probably all part of some master plan, huh?
At least we know we're good at wrecking those.
Damn straight.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
It wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. Now, to be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, well, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Now, make myself useful.
Just give it time. You've been looking at any interesting data?
Yeah, I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back. And she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
Huh. Yeah.
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
What else have you been studying with your focus?
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas place you found. Gaia showed us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Moreland guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tallneck clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
His crew knows how to handle themselves. Mostly.
Right.
It seems like the Tannocks don't care that much because he's not exactly subtle out there.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
So I hear.
I made one joke about how they, you know, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt. Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. Hey, with everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. Anything happen?
Oh, you got
I
one of the
should
metal
know about?
flowers in there. That's
Zoe
neat.
asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. Now, metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
How are things with Katalo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I asked if it'd be interested in playing a game of Strike. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it. Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. And she took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Tallneck?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
So the Tallneck like their alcohol.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Catallo.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Turns out it really is.
Anybody take you up on...
Zoe can't stand this. I tried out.
Okay, I didn't mean to hit that.
Ah, no, they're pretty sure we did.
I should get going.
Gonna make sure my gear's...
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny.
I mean, Gaia basically is a goddess.
I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right. Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl. This mission isn't gonna be easy. Hope you haven't been slacking off on your training.
And risk Zoe coming after me? I value my life. At least you found the Omega clearance. That should help.
Wish that was the only thing I found. I knew finding Thebes would lead me to Ted Faro, but I never imagined he'd end up like he did.
How bad was it?
Bad.
He destroyed the world and crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it. If you ask me, he deserved whatever he got.
That he did.
Him killing him doesn't make sense.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the
Should've
data
killed
to find
himself.
ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
A plushie.
So, you and Zoe got into a bit of a fight, huh? Should have known better than to suggest Hephaestus could make new land gods to replace the old ones in Plainsong.
The last thing I wanted to do was dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
Looks like things between you and Zoe are better now.
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology is not enough next time?
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
True.
What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Katalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe and Aaron tried to beat each other up.
I might have heard something about that.
Aaron made some jokes about the Utaru, called them twigs or something like that. She challenged him to a sparring match. Turns out that Utaru speed is a pretty good match for Oseram brawn. Things ended in a stalemate. Now they spar once in a while to see if they can break it.
Well, let me know how it goes.
Of course, if they're trying to break the stalemate, that seems more like a friendly spar between companions rather than being at each other's throats.
Anything new with you?
Aaron tried to convince me to help him build a... what did he call it? A drum set? But I'm pretty sure Zoe would kill him if it got any noisier around here.
Those two are having a hard time getting along, huh?
They're both stubborn, but they mean well. I'm sure they'll warm up to each other eventually.
Is there anything you need from me before I go?
Not unless you can somehow make me or Aaron better at that Tallneck board game, Strike. Now that Katalo started playing, I don't like our odds.
I'm surprised he agreed to play.
Someone might have told him Aaron helped defeat the Mad Sun King. He got friendlier after that. Still doesn't talk much, but he'll sit down for a game whenever he can.
How's everyone feeling?
Everyone's curious about Alva. It's amazing to think there's an entire tribe across the Great Waters who've been using focuses for longer than I've been alive. Zoe's been trying to get Alva to run her through Quen history, but she seems a bit shy around her.
From what I gather, the Quen get punished if they share data. She just needs some time to get used to us.
Makes sense. We'll give her some space. I never thanked you for helping Zoe fix her land gods. They mean so much to her. When we met Zoe, the Utaru wouldn't even listen to her. And now look what she's done for them. With your help, of course.
I know what it's like to be ignored by an entire tribe.
One day I hope the Nora can make up for that mistake. In the meantime, though, you're stuck with me.
How's Alva doing?
She's been digging into that data you two found in San Francisco. And she seems more bubbly than usual, if that's even possible. Maybe one of these days I'll get her to tell me more about these ancestors of hers.
Just not Pharaoh, maybe?
Yeah, we'll skip him.
How's Aaron doing?
Making sure we all hear the tale of Aloy and Erend, striking down the remnants of Derval's followers with hammer and bow.
It was a pretty good fight.
So I've heard. 5 times, actually.
This is it, Varl.
To think, it was just the 2 of us when we first stepped out west.
And now we have a team. A good one. This is all because of you, Varl.
Yeah, you're right.
And you didn't want a team, Aloy.
I'm glad you're coming with me, Varl.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Horizon the Forbidden West as we make our move on Cauldron Gemini. But until then, I am the Dark Seraph, signing off.